Our first step is we are going to get some water into our pots. We're going to boil some noodles. Set your time. Sorry? So yeah, water in the pot. You can set it to a boil. Okay, Dennis, I'll instruct you. You can actually handle this. And we're going to wait for that to come to a boil. The next step is we're going to wash off our mushrooms. And we're going to take the skin off of our garlic. So Dennis will work on it here. You guys can work on that at your side or on your end.
And not the first step.
This one.
David.
Hmm?
And not the first step.
Oh, Jeremy wanted to read you the first one.
Okay. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Okay.
Give him some extra instructions.
The first one, you need like 2 cups of pasta.
This is just an ingredient list, guys. This is what you just need for the whole thing. What he's reading.
Second is 1.5 cups olive oil. Third, 2 tins oil in each. Then we need 5 mushrooms, 2 in the third, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Then we boil.
Can you put some salt in there?
Bring a large pot.
So this is where we're at now. We're bringing a large pot to a boil. Adding salt to the water.
Slightly salted water to a boil and add pasta and cook.
Perfect. And you can leave it for now, Jeremy. Because we're still at the
So
boiling part.
that is stage 1, what Jeremy just read. We're bringing that water to a boil. We're adding a little salt. And once it's at a boil, we're going to be adding our pasta. While we're waiting for that to come to a boil, we can start prepping and cutting our mushrooms, washing our mushrooms, cutting them, dehusking our cloves of garlic, and also mincing them, cutting them up fine. So these are the tasks that we can work on in the time while this water is coming to a boil. My favorite meat, mushrooms. It's not really a plant, so it's not really an animal. Must be meat. Is there any questions? Does anybody have any questions? Just raise your hand. I'll happily answer anything, any concerns or questions you have about the first step here. Oh, Justin.
And also when you're cutting your mushroom, be very careful, don't
Can you
cut your
unmute
finger.
Justin then, or?
Yes,
Hang on, Justin, we're unmuting you.
Oh. Justin, can you unmute yourself, please? Okay.
Okay, what's your question, Justin?
Justin, go ahead. Okay,
I don't think he does questions.
So you guys can cut up your mushrooms any way you want them. You can cut them into bigger chunks, or you can cut them fine like Dennis here. everybody. You like them smaller like that, Dennis? Small little mushrooms? They're gonna shrink down once you cook them too a little bit. So I can hear our water starting to come to a boil. It's starting to roll over, I can hear it. Give it a few more minutes so I'll really get it boiling. Let's get my timer ready. Timer set. Well, it says so it's 8 to 10 minutes. Let's give it 8 minutes. You want chewier pasta or softer pasta, Dennis?
So?
You want chewier pasta or softer?
Salt.
Softer pasta? We'll give it a full 10. Does it start automatically?
Starts automatically.
That wasn't a minute. I just set it to 9, it's already 8.
Well, that's because it goes down from.
Okay, let's just chill for a minute. Well, it starts automatically. Usually on mine, you push start, it starts going. But well, we have to add the pasta before we start the clock. I'll just set it with it. Add the pasta. Okay. Is everybody's water boiling? Once your water's boiling, you can add your pasta to it. So Dennis is about to add his pasta. Now we'll get this clock ready for you. 10 minutes. Go ahead, Dennis. So we're adding our pasta to our water. Is there any more questions, guys? Anybody have a question? Everybody's okay? Awesome. Okay, Dennis, then you can work on cutting that up a little finer. You want that garlic pretty fine. You guys have a garlic press or something that will be a lot quicker. So go ahead and use a garlic press if you have. We just have a knife, so we're gonna chop it fine. I should have showed you how to chop for it. Should work, should be fine. I don't think you use forks, right?
Yeah, you can take the lid off.
Pasta, no?
As long as it's boiling. It's cooking. It's too loud.
Justin has a question.
You got a question, Justin?
Justin, can you unmute yourself?
You're muted on your side.
Unmute yourself, Justin. There you go. Thank you. Hands up.
Justin, do you have a question?
He's
Anybody's working?
No volume. Can you check your mic?
I think your mic is not on.
We can't hear you.
Need some milk, you're okay.
Maybe he's
Yeah, I just said.
good. It shouldn't stick or anything at this point. Alright, so if you have your noodles in and your pasta's boiling, you can go ahead and put your a fry pan on or a saute pan, and you can turn on the element, start heating that up. You can also add your oil to it fairly soon once it gets a little warmer, or even now, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Is there any questions, guys? Anybody have any questions, comments? Going good, Chris? Awesome. Everything's going good? Great. Good chopping, Felix. That's the way it's done. See that, Dennis? Yeah, if you don't want it too really strong with garlic, you can choose how much garlic you actually put in. You don't have to put in all the garlic we sent you. It's just so you guys, if you do like garlic, you have that there. I think Dennis likes garlic, and he's going to be putting in the two cloves. Okay, you can add your oil, Dennis, to the pan. Grab your, I guess it wouldn't be a spoon, but your spatula. Hang on, we'll grab a spatula, might be easier. And spread that around there. Spread your oil around the pan. Spreading the oil on his pan, he's going to add his garlic to the pan. Once, I guess he can do it now, it doesn't matter if it's boiling.
Justin has hands up over there. So we can't. Justin, can you put on your mic? We can't hear you. Fix your mic. Like we can't hear what you're saying.
Looking good, Dennis. Good job. Dennis is turning into quite the chef here. Suppose this is slow. Okay, once we're done with our knives and our things, make sure you safely put them in the sink. How's everybody doing? Everything's going good? Thumbs up? No. Thumbs down, Melissa? Oh no. Just don't eat your noodles raw. That would be very crunchy.
Yeah. Really gross.
Yeah, that's right. We've got a minute left for our boil to come to an end for our pasta. I'm going to bring this over for you. You can go with the sink.
Turn that high now.
Bring it with the sink there.
He's
Yeah, put my Russians in there for bathroom.
Yeah. I'm just turning it up a bit just to get it going. That's the right one. That's too high there. So does anybody know where fettuccine comes from? What country? No. Let's see a hand. Anybody have the answer? What country does fettuccine Alfredo originate? Where was it made?
Alice France.
I'm gonna take a guess. Was it Nigeria? And was it made by Stephen? Is Stephen the inventor?
Italy.
Oh, Italy. That sounds about right.
There.
Correct. It is Italy.
There.
Nice one, Ali.
You just want to answer that.
So why is, oh yeah. Sorry.
Can anybody tell me what other things can be put into fettuccine? Other than what we have here?
yourself, Derek, if you have answers.
Yeah. Dennis says
Or
meat or
meat on
chicken.
the side.
You can add that, yeah.
Derek does, but he unmute himself, so.
Okay. You can go ahead and
You
add
can
those mushrooms, I
unmute
guess, now,
yourself,
Dennis, to the
Derek.
pan.
You are muted on your
Okay,
side.
Dennis is adding his mushrooms to his saute pan. Stop heating up. Oh yeah, it's cold, eh? Okay, so
That's
this
because you only got the one turned on low.
Oh, it's really hot, so we're gonna have to be careful here for a minute. Okay, Dennis, I'll take over for the Felix, could you just kind of watch this? We're gonna pour this out. Okay, we're gonna strain our noodles. Our noodles are ready. Got it? Okay, you guys. You know what I gotta do. Dennis is taking his out.
Can you press the timer? Timer.
Oh yeah, it was going. It was heat. Alright. Cooking this down a little bit. You can go ahead and add your Alfredo sauce to your mushrooms and your garlic. Once you get them sauteed to the point you want your mushrooms and your garlic. If you like them a little more cooked, then you can cook those mushrooms down a little bit. But they're pretty good when they're fresher in Alfredo, in my opinion. So we're adding that sauce now. You go ahead and scrape that out, Dennis. Hopefully this is enough sauce. Felix.
Derek kind of has question, but like, Derek, you're muted on your side. You need to unmute yourself.
Brought a new sauce right there.
Oh, that's okay. We're gonna try to make it work with what we sent, though.
Yeah. That was just in case.
We're giving ours a little scrape with a cake I forget what they call these things.
Spatula.
Cake spatula. Just to get that extra sauce. Alright, ours is cooking away, it's looking good. If you want to add a little extra salt, you can, Dennis. You can also add salt after. Excellent, yeah, mix that in there. Ours is looking pretty good at this point. Okay, Dennis, you can go ahead and add your noodles if you would like to the pan. So we have Dennis adding his noodles now. Just gonna work those in there. He's gonna just work his Alfredo, make sure that sauce is everywhere. Good job, Dennis. This is looking great. It's a nice meal you've cooked yourself. Everybody's enjoying their cooking experience here? Thumbs up. Yeah. Oh, Melissa, that's a thumbs down. That's not what I was looking for. Maybe I can send you a bowl of fettuccine through the computer screen. Yeah, you're gonna, as you're adding your sauce and stuff, just set your pan or your heat to low to finish it off, and you can just kind of let it cook there for a minute. Let the flavors settle. Let the garlic get in there.
Lunch.
What's that?
Lunch.
It's gonna be your lunch. So this is Dennis's lunchy side. He's happy. He's threw his other lunch into I don't know where, into oblivion.
I'll take it home and have it for tomorrow.
How was that, guys? Was that easy enough? Was that a fun recipe? Hopefully it's not a. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. Okay, Dennis, you can go ahead and add it to the bowl unless you want to keep cooking it down a little bit more. We're getting there yet. We're gonna just add it to our bowl here and let them show our finished product. Dennis can try a bite for the camera once it's a little cool here. Blow it off. Rinse his fork. If Dennis spits it out, you know it's a failure. If he says it's a success. So we'll find out what Dennis's response to this whole cooking business is here. Somebody turn off the medium heat. Make sure you share with your roommates so they can see how good of a cook you are if you have a roommate. Otherwise, all the food is yours. Lucky, lucky. Dennis is not wasting a drop here. He's going to get everything. Looks good enough to eat. Oh my goodness. Here's your pork, Dennis. Let it cool down.
Karen, you are muted yourself if you have questions. Yeah, no. Bye, Barbie. See you later.
Might be too hot still, Dennis. Maybe you want to blow on it, maybe? Maybe take a smaller bite, actually.
So don't forget to help with dishes. All right, Dennis, go ahead.
How does it taste?
How does it taste?
Yeah.
Garlicky?